Hi guys, welcome to another edition of LondonKopTv. It's Friday, and tomorrow at 3 o'clock we're going to be playing a Palace at Anfield. I love these games. I think obviously those that have been supporting Liverpool for a long, long time will know that Palace have been a bogey team for us. Not recently, but in the past. There's been a 9-0 thrashing that we've given them, and then they've kicked us out of the FA Cup 4-3 in the 90s. And then that infamous first loss in Klopp's regime when Benteke come and scored 2 goals against us. I mean, and from there it's been relatively plain sailing for us. This Palace side is very different. Vieira's got them playing some really good football. They played well against Tottenham, although I think Tottenham probably let them play their game. And when you've got a fit Zaha on form, he's going to be a threat. I'm not actually going to predict an 11 right now because every time I've got it slightly wrong. Even with the AC Milan game, I got to say kudos to our captain for scoring that goal. Brilliant technique, nice little finish, and 3 points in your first game in the Champions League this season isn't for everyone. But then with Palace, I think Thiago comes straight in. Maybe Hendo with his performance probably comes in. I don't think I did anything wrong, really. And I have to say, a lot of people talking about the defence and Gomez and the mistakes that we made. I will say that if Gomez plays 4 or 5 games on the trot or has a little bit more minutes, we don't make those mistakes. And it wasn't just the line there in that game, in those 2 minutes. Where Milan ended up scoring 2 goals. It was a combination of things in those 2 situations. Hendo lost the ball upfield. There's a deflection off Matip that could have gone anywhere. A nutmeg through Keita's legs. If he keeps his legs closed, that doesn't happen. Fabinho not tracking back quick enough to get in position so the player that runs behind him into space doesn't get into the penalty area. So there was those sort of things. It wasn't just the defence wasn't good enough at that moment. And to be honest, if it was just the defence at that moment, Trent was out of position. But you know what? When you ask your attacking player, attacking fullback to attack, you've got to expect that he's going to be out of position at some point. And those were 2 probably the only times where Milan actually strung 2 good passes together. But enough of that. We got 3 points, and we're on our way in the Champions League. Now with Palace, it's at home for us at Anfield, and the fact that we made 4 changes midweek and still looked electrifying going up top. In the midfield, it was good and solid at the back for most parts. I've got a feeling that Konate might start with Van Dijk at the back. And then he'll play against Norwich as well. There's going to be rotation, that's for sure. News is Bobby's not fit enough for this game, so he's not going to play. Whether it's going to be Mo, Jota and Mane starting, I'm not too sure. That's probably what I would do. I thought Jota, although he didn't score, he had plenty of chances, but he also did some really, really good work defensively and coming into the middle and helping out in the midfield in midweek as well. And you know what? I feel sorry for Origi. He did really well, worked hard, got himself into good positions. but we missed Mane, I think. And when Mane did come on, you know, he showed why it is so difficult for anyone to consistently break that front three. Jota has got his opportunity now because Bobby isn't fit, and he's fitted in pretty well. But what the lineup can be, I can't guess. I think I want to see Ox start a game. I really do, because when he come on as well, he looked really lively. He came on the right hand side in most position, and he looked pretty comfortable. Whether he'll get a nod, I don't know. You know, like, again, I've said it before. When you say all these names, provided they stay fit, our squad isn't bad. We might not have the quantity, but we definitely have the quality. Taki's still to come on and show what he's capable of. Tsimikas has showed glimpses of what he's capable of. Konate's got to come in and play at some point. And at pre-season, he was, really, really good. Looked like he settled in really, really well. And the good thing about Konate is that I didn't see it much in IRB Leipzig when I watched them play, but I saw it a lot in pre-season. He's not just ended up playing at left side of the centre-back, but he's also played on the right side of the centre-back and looked equally comfortable. And he is a kind of player that likes to bring the ball out as well. So that's probably why he's fitted in so well. And that's why I think that he might actually turn up in this game with Virgil. It's going to be interesting to see what the lineup's going to be. In terms of score prediction, look, at this moment in time, if we win 1-0, it's fine. The performances for me at this moment in time are not the most important thing. It's getting the goal and making sure you don't concede. And if we don't concede, I think we're going to win more games than we're going to draw or lose. Obviously, if we don't concede, we don't lose. But we need to take more of our chances. If you look at the stats against Milan, oh my God. I mean, when I was watching that game, I've never ever questioned myself so many times. Like, how is this only 1-0? And then at half-time, I was like, how are we 2-1 down? And then in the end, it's like, how we only won this by 1 goal, you know? But it is what it is. And looking forward to this game on Saturday, 3 o'clock at Anfield. And yeah, obviously one thing is for sure, our gaffer doesn't need to plead with the fans to come and fill the stadium, even if we don't fill it, we're still going to make more noise than a full Etihad anyway. But anyway, yep, that's all I wanted to say. Hopefully I'll see you guys after the game and do a proper match review, and hopefully we can get Rims, Ozzy, Delos and Digger to come and give their views as well. So anyway, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe and share and comment too. If you guys want to be brave enough to put in a lineup prediction, go for it. I'm not going to, like I said, because I've got every single one wrong at this moment in time. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how people think that the gaffer is going to rotate in this game, if they think that, you know, we are going to rotate, bearing in mind after Palace we've got a League Cup against Norwich. Anyway guys, you'll never walk alone.